station slept beneath the silence, cold beneath the fading stars. A lonely platform before morning, holding tired hearts and scars. The speaker cracked with distant static, calling trains I didn't know, while coffee steam rose through the darkness like memories moving slow. We stood there once in heavy winter, hands tucked deep against the cold, trying hard to hide the feeling neither one of us could hold. You said life sometimes asks for leaving, even when the heart says stay. And every word between the silence felt harder to explain. The headlights came beyond the tunnel, like tomorrow closing in. You held me longer than expected, like you knew how this would end. No grand goodbye, no movie ending, only quiet eyes and breath. The kind of love too deep for breaking, but too fragile against the rest. The train arrived without permission, the doors open to the light. You turned once just before the leaving, half disappearing into night. Now every early winter morning, when the sky turns soft and gray, I think about that empty station and the love that rode away. The platform waits beneath the silence, still colder than before, like some places keep on holding what isn't there anymore. There's a hill beyond the old town where we used to watch the sky, talking till the night grew quiet and the world slowed drifting by. You said stars look like old memories still shining after years, little lights that keep on nights through the grassland, coffee in a paper cup, making plans too big for morning, certain nothing could stop us. The wind moved gently through the hillside, summer resting in the dark, and every dream we shared together felt engraved upon the heart. But time can scatter what feels certain, pulling lives in different ways, leaving only scattered pieces of forgotten yesterdays. Still sometimes when the night feels endless, I drive out there alone, sit beneath the same white heavens, though somehow not at home. The stars still burn above the silence, bright as when we first believed, and for a while I almost feel you in the cold October breeze. That hill still waits beyond the old town, keeping secrets safe and far, like love once written softly beneath the stars.
The leaves had turned before I noticed, colors drifting through the town, summer slipping from the windows without making a sound. We used to walk beneath those maples, talking softly after dark. Every little ordinary moment, leaving traces on the heart. But something shifted in the silence, like weather changing in the air, a distance growing slow between us, too quiet to repair. You smiled less than you once used to, stayed somewhere inside your mind, and I kept hoping love was stronger than what time could unwind. I should have said the things I carried before the nights grew cold. Should have fought against the leaving instead of letting go. Now autumn settles through the city, soft against the evening rain, and every street we walk whispers your name. Sometimes regret arrives like weather, slow and steady in the bones, teaching hearts too late the value of what they once had known. The season changed without permission, and somehow so did we, leaving only scattered colors and memories.
The moon was hanging low above us, silver in the midnight blue, music drifting from the distance, like it somehow called to you. We found a little place beside the river, hidden from the city lights, where silence moved as soft as breathing through the quiet summer night. You held my hand without a question, pulled me gently close somehow, like every fear I carried with me did not matter now. We moved slowly beneath the moonlight, without a single word to say, letting time grow soft around us, till the dark gave way. Your heartbeat resting near my shoulder, like a rhythm I could trust. For a while the world felt smaller, only made for us. But nights like these are made of shadows, fragile things that never stay. Morning waits behind the silence to quietly take them away. Still every now and then, in dreaming, I return beside the stream, where we danced without tomorrow, inside a silver dream. And somewhere under moonlit water, reflections softly move, like echoes of a slow dance, still carrying our truth. dusty curtains, faded posters, holding on to silent nights. We used to sneak in after closing, just to sit and watch the screen, dreaming life could turn cinematic, like something barely seen. You love the stories full of longing, black and white against the dark. Said every heart deserves a memory to carry through the hard. Years went drifting like forgotten scenes no one remembers well. Different cities, different lovers, different stories left to tell. Then one November evening somehow I saw your shadow near the door, standing there beneath the marquee, like another life before. You smiled softly through the silence, like no years had passed us by. And for a moment time stood still there, underneath the winter sky. Inside they played an old romantic, one we'd watched when we were young. Neither one of us could say much, still the feeling came undone. The credits rolled like passing seasons, slowly fading into night. You touched my hand before the leaving, beneath the theater light. Now every time I pass that building and the evening settles low, I swear I hear the sound of laughter from a love I used to know.
The sunset fell across the water like fire melting into gold. We drove with all the windows open, chasing stories never told. The ocean stretched beside the highway, wide and endless in the blue. Your hair kept dancing in the evening, like the sky belonged to you. The radio played soft and dim,
little houses dressed in light. Every moment felt suspended between the stars and night. You said the sea could keep a secret better than the world could do. And somewhere in the fading sunlight, I almost believed you. We stopped beside an old lookout point, watching sailboats disappear. The silence resting warm between us, like there was nothing left to fear. But sunsets never stay forever, no matter how they softly burn. And roads can bend without a warning, past the place we hope to turn. Now every evening near the shoreline, when the sky begins to glow, I think about that endless highway and a love I used to know. The ocean still remembers summer. The wind still carries traces through of one slow sunset by the water, spent beside you.
The old record store on Maple Street still smells of dust and time. Shelves of songs from borrowed decades, faded covers lined in rows. We used to spend whole afternoons there, one by one, searching for forgotten voices before the daylight come undone. You always pick the softer records, slow songs wrapped in velvet sound. Said music keeps the heart from breaking when no one else is around. We laugh about the album covers, dream about another life, somewhere west beside the ocean, far away from noise and lights. The owner knew us by our first names, played our favorites after 5. A little world between the speakers, where old dreams stayed alive. Then somehow life began its turning, like songs ending much too fast. People changing with the sea. seasons, trying not to lose the past. I went back there last November, rain collecting on the street, found the windows dark and empty, silence where we used to meet. Still sometimes when the night feels endless, I play those records low and slow, and every melody reminds me of someone I used to know. The old record store is gone forever, but the music somehow stays, turning lonely rooms to memory, and memory into days.
The city looks so different from the train you took away. Buildings turning into shadows at the ending of the day. You left for dreams beyond the river, a life too big for staying still. I stayed behind with quiet evenings and a heart against its will. At first we rode almost forever, letters filled with restless plans, little promises about tomorrow, written carefully by hand. You told me how the mornings look there, crowded streets and distant skies, how sometimes loneliness would find you without warning in your eyes. I wrote about the town we came from, how the seasons moved so slow, how the diner closed on Sundays and the trees refused to grow. But distance moves like silent water, slowly shaping what remains, turning certainty to questions, leaving only names. Still I kept your letters folded, hidden deep inside a drawer, reading every fading sentence like I had before. without a reason, a place the heart pretends. Now every train that leaves the station carries echoes of your name, and somewhere in another city I wonder if you feel the same. The lights still shine beyond my window, but nothing looks the way it did since part of me kept traveling to the place where you still live. The station slept beneath the silence, cold beneath the fading stars. A lonely platform before morning, holding tired hearts and scars. The speaker cracked with distant static, calling trains I didn't know, while coffee steam rose through the darkness like memories moving slow. We stood there once in heavy winter, tucked deep against the cold, trying hard to hide the feeling neither one of us could hold. You said life sometimes asks for leaving, even when the heart says stay. And every word between the silence felt harder to explain. The headlights came beyond the tunnel, like tomorrow closing in. You held me longer than expected, like you knew how this would end. No grand goodbye, no movie ending, only quiet eyes and breath. The kind of love too deep for breaking, but too fragile against the rest. The train arrived without permission, the doors open to the light. You turned once just before the leaving, half disappearing into night. still colder than before. Like some places keep on holding what isn't there anymore. There's a hill beyond the old town where we used to watch the sky, talking till the night grew quiet and the world slowed drifting by. You said stars look like old memories still shining after years, little lights that keep on burning beyond our doubts and fears. We carried blankets through the grassland, coffee in a paper cup, making plans too big for morning, certain nothing could stop us. The wind moved gently through the hillside, summer resting in the dark, and every dream we shared together felt engraved upon the heart. But time can scatter what feels certain, pulling lives in different ways, leaving only scattered pieces of forgotten yesterdays. Still sometimes when the night feels endless, I drive out there alone, sit beneath the same white heavens, though somehow not at home. The stars still burn above the silence, bright as when we first believed, and for a while feel you in the cold October breeze. That hill still waits beyond the old town, keeping secrets safe and far, like love once written softly beneath the stars.
Had turned before I noticed, colors drifting through the town, summer slipping from the windows without making a sound. We used to walk beneath those maples, talking softly after dark. Every little ordinary moment, leaving traces on the heart. But something shifted in the silence, like weather changing in the air. distance growing slow between us, too quiet to repair. You smiled less than you once used to, stayed somewhere inside your mind, and I kept hoping love was stronger than what time could unwind. I should have said the things I carried before the nights grew cold. Should have fought against the leaving instead of letting go. Now autumn settles through the city, soft against the evening rain, and every street we walk together still remembers your name. Sometimes regret arrives like weather, slow and steady in the bones, teaching hearts too late the value of what they once had known. The season changed without permission, and somehow so did we, leaving only scattered colors and memories.
The moon was hanging low above us, silver in the midnight blue, music drifting from the distance, like it somehow called to you. We found a little place beside the river, hidden from the city lights, where silence moved as soft as breathing through the quiet summer night. You held my hand without a question, pulled me gently close somehow, like every fear I carried with me did not matter now. We moved slowly beneath the moonlight, without a single word to say, letting time grow soft around us, till the dark gave way. Your heartbeat resting near my shoulder, like a rhythm I could trust. For a while the world felt smaller, only made for us. But But nights like these are made of shadows, fragile things that never stay. Morning waits behind the silence to quietly take them away. Still every now and then, in dreaming, I return beside the stream where we danced without tomorrow, inside a silver dream. And somewhere under moonlit water, reflections softly move like echoes of a slow dance, still carrying our truth. The old theater down on Franklin still stands beneath the broken lights. Dusty curtains, faded posters, holding on to silent nights. We used to sneak in after closing, just to sit and watch the screen, dreaming life could turn cinematic, like something barely seen. You love the stories full of longing, black and white against the dark. Said every heart deserves a memory to carry through the hard. Years went drifting like forgotten scenes no one remembers well. Different cities, different lovers, different stories left to tell. Then one November evening somehow I saw your shadow near the door, standing there beneath the marquee, like another life before. You smiled softly through the silence, like no years had passed us by. And for a moment time stood still there, underneath the winter sky. Inside they played an old romantic, one we'd watched when we were young. Neither one of us could say much, credits rolled like passing seasons, slowly fading into night. You touched my hand before the leaving, beneath the theater light. Now every time I pass that building and the evening settles low, I swear I hear the sound of laughter from a love I used to know.
The sunset fell across the water like fire melting into gold. We drove with all the windows open, chasing stories never told. The ocean stretched beside the highway, wide and endless in the blue. Your hair kept dancing in the evening, like the sky belonged to you. The radio played soft and distant, some old song we used to know. You hummed along without a reason, moving gently, soft and low. We passed the cliffs beyond the harbor, little houses dressed in light. Every moment felt suspended between the stars and night. You said the sea could keep a secret better than the world could do. And somewhere in the fading sunlight, I almost believed you. We stopped beside an old lookout point, watching sailboats disappear. The silence resting warm between us, like there was nothing left to fear. But sunsets never stay forever, no matter how they softly burn. And roads can bend without a warning, past the place we hope to turn. Now every evening near the shoreline, when the sky begins to glow, I think about that endless highway and a love I used to know. The ocean still remembers summer, the wind still carries traces through of one slow sunset by the water, spent beside you.
faded covers lined in rows. We used to spend whole afternoons there, turning pages one by one, searching for forgotten voices before the daylight come undone. You always pick the softer records, slow songs wrapped in velvet sound. Said music keeps the heart from breaking when no one else is around. We laugh about the album covers, dream about another life, somewhere west beside the ocean, far away from noise and lights. The owner knew us by our first names, played our favorites after 5. A little world between the speakers, where old dreams stayed alive. Then somehow life began its turning, like songs ending much too fast, people changing with the seasons, trying not to lose the past. I went back there last November, rain collecting on the street, found the windows dark and empty, silence where we used to meet. Still sometimes when the night feels endless, I play those records low and slow, and every melody reminds me of someone I used to know. The old record store is gone forever, but the music somehow stays, turning lonely rooms to memory, and memory into days. The city looks so different from the train you took away. Buildings turning into shadows at the ending of the day. You left for dreams beyond the river, a life too big for staying still. I stayed behind with quiet evenings and a heart against its will. At first we rode almost forever, letters filled with restless plans, little promises about tomorrow,
carefully by hand. You told me how the mornings look there, crowded streets and distant skies, how sometimes loneliness would find you without warning in your eyes. I wrote about the town we came from, how the seasons moved so slow, how the diner closed on Sundays and the trees refused to grow. But distance moves like silent water, slowly shaping what remains, turning certainty to questions, leaving only names. Still I kept your letters folded, hidden deep inside a drawer, reading every fading sentence like I had before. Sometimes love becomes a memory long before it truly ends, a quiet ache without a reason, a place the heart pretends. Now every train that leaves the station carries echoes of your name, and somewhere in another city I wonder if you feel the same. The lights still shine beyond my window, but nothing looks the way it did since part of me kept traveling to the place where you still live. The station slept beneath the silence, cold beneath the fading stars. A lonely platform before morning, holding tired hearts and scars. The speaker cracked with distant static, calling trains I didn't know, while coffee steam rose through the darkness like memories moving slow. We stood there once in heavy winter, hands tucked deep against the cold, trying hard to hide the feeling neither one of us could hold. You said life sometimes asks for leaving,
even when the heart says stay. And every word between the silence felt harder to explain. The headlights came beyond the tunnel, like tomorrow closing in. You held me longer than expected, like you knew how this would end. No grand goodbye, no movie ending, only quiet eyes and breath. The kind of love too deep for breaking, but too fragile against the rest. The train arrived without permission. The doors open to the light. You turned once just before the leaving, half disappearing into night. Now every early winter morning, when the sky turns soft and gray, I think about that empty station and the love that rode away. The platform waits beneath the silence, still colder than before. Like some places keep on holding what isn't there anymore. There's a hill beyond the old town where we used to watch the sky, talking till the night grew quiet and the world slowed drifting by. You said stars look like old memories still shining after years, little lights that keep on burning beyond our doubts and fears. We carried blankets through the grassland, coffee in a paper cup, making plans too big for morning, certain nothing could stop us. The wind moved gently through the hillsides, summer resting in the dark, and every dream we shared together felt engraved upon the heart. But time can scatter what feels certain, pulling lives in different ways, leaving only scattered pieces of forgotten yesterdays. Still sometimes when the night feels endless, I drive out there alone, sit beneath the same white heavens, though somehow not at home. The stars still burn the silence bright as when we first believed. And for a while I almost feel you in the cold October breeze. That hill still waits beyond the old town, keeping secrets safe and far, like love once written softly beneath the stars.
The leaves had turned before I noticed, colors drifting through the town, summer slipping from the windows without making a sound. We used to walk beneath those maples, talking softly after dark. Every little ordinary moment, leaving traces on the heart. But something shifted in the silence, like weather changing in the air. A distance growing slow between us, too quiet to repair. You smiled less than you once used to, stayed somewhere inside your mind, and I kept hoping love was stronger than what time could unwind. I should have said the things I carried before the nights grew cold. Should have fought against the leaving instead of letting go. Now autumn settles through the city, soft against the evening rain, and every street we walk together still remembers your name. Sometimes regret arrives like weather, slow and steady in the bones, teaching hearts too late the value of what they once had known. The season changed without permission, and somehow so did we, leaving only scattered colors and memories.
The moon was hanging low above us, silver in the midnight blue, music drifting from the distance, like it somehow called to you. We found a little place beside the river, hidden from the city lights, where silence moved as soft as breathing through the quiet summer night. You held my hand without a question, pulled me gently close somehow, like every fear I carried with me did not matter now. We moved slowly beneath the moonlight, without a single word to say, letting time grow soft around us, till the dark gave way. Your heartbeat resting near my shoulder, like a rhythm I could trust. For a while the world felt smaller, only made for us. But nights like these are made of shadows, fragile things that never stay. Morning waits behind the silence to quietly take them away. Still every now and then, in dreaming, I return beside the stream, where we danced without tomorrow, inside a silver dream. And somewhere under moonlit water, reflections softly move, like echoes of a slow dance, still carrying our truth. The old theater down on Franklin still stands beneath the broken lights. Dusty curtains, faded posters, holding on to silent nights. We used to sneak in after closing, just to sit and watch the screen, dreaming life could turn cinematic, like something barely seen. You love the stories full of deserves a memory to carry through the hard. Years went drifting like forgotten scenes no one remembers well. Different cities, different lovers, different stories left to tell. Then one November evening somehow I saw your shadow near the door, standing there beneath the marquee, like another life before. You smiled softly through the silence, like no years had passed us by. And for a moment time stood still there, underneath the winter sky. Inside they played an old romantic, one we'd watched when we were young. Neither one of us could say much, still the feeling came undone. The credits rolled like passing seasons, slowly fading into night. You touched my hand before the leaving, beneath the theater light. Now every time I pass that building and the evening settles low, I swear I hear the sound of laughter from a love I used to know.
The sunset fell across the water like fire melting into gold. We drove with all the windows open, chasing stories never told. The ocean stretched beside the highway, wide and endless in the blue. Your hair kept dancing in the evening, like the sky belonged to you. The radio played soft and distant, some old song we used to know. You hummed along without a reason, moving gently, soft and low. We passed the cliffs beyond the harbor, little houses dressed in light. Every moment felt suspended between the stars and night. You said the sea could keep a secret better than the world could do. And somewhere in the fading sunlight, I almost believed you. We stopped beside an old lookout point, watching sailboats disappear. The silence resting warm between us, like there was nothing left to fear. But sunsets never stay forever, no matter how they softly burn. And roads can bend without a warning, past the place we hope to turn. Now every evening near the shoreline, when the sky begins to glow, I think about that endless highway and a love I used to know. The ocean still remembers summer, the wind still carries traces through of one slow sunset by the water, spent beside you. The old record store on Maple Street still smells of dust and time. Shelves of songs from borrowed decades, faded covers lined in rows. We used to spend whole afternoons there, one by one, searching for forgotten voices before the daylight come undone. You always pick the softer records, slow songs wrapped in velvet sound. Said music keeps the heart from breaking when no one else is around. We laugh about the album covers, dream about another life, somewhere west beside the ocean, far away from noise and lights. The owner knew us by our first names, played our favorites after 5. A little world between the speakers, where old dreams stayed alive. Then somehow life began its turning, like songs ending much too fast, people changing with the seasons, trying not to lose the past. I went back there last November, rain collecting on the street, found the windows dark and empty, silence where we used to meet. Still sometimes when the night feels endless, I play those records low and slow, and every melody reminds me of someone I used to know. The old record store is gone forever, but the music somehow stays, turning lonely rooms to memory, and memory into days.
The city looks so different from the train you took away. Buildings turning into shadows at the ending of the day. You left for dreams beyond the river, too big for staying still. I stayed behind with quiet evenings and a heart against its will. At first we rode almost forever, letters filled with restless plans, promises about tomorrow, written carefully by hand. You told me how the mornings look there, crowded streets and distant skies, how sometimes loneliness would find you without warning in your eyes. I wrote about the town we came from, how the seasons moved so slow, how the diner closed on Sundays and the trees refused to grow. Distance moves like silent water, slowly shaping what remains, turning certainty to questions, leaving only names. Still I kept your letters folded, Nothing looks the way it did since part of me kept traveling to the place where you still live.